time next time you get out of the elevator, guys, okay? Wouldn't want that happening, would we? Right, get your tinfoil hats on, get your crosses out, because we have got some creepy ones today. So I hope you enjoy. Hit that like button if you do, and if you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let's get into it, shall we? Right then, let's get into it, shall we? Girl spots the spirit of a woman stalking in their home.
Are you sure? I don't think so.
What's
that?
Look at that.
Up there! I told you!
Oh my
I
god!
told you I seen something! Quickly! No! I bet don't tell him now.
Run up the house.
Up there! See? What'd I say? Oh my god! What'd I say? It's gone! No, shush. No. No! No! No!
Oh, look at that. Shopping for dresses.
Right, I just thought I'd start recording again. I was just sat watching TV for a bit. It's like 3 in the morning. I just turned it off to go to bed. I was just getting the weirdest feeling that someone was stood behind me, like sat on the stairs almost looking at me. It's making the hairs on the back of my neck stand on end. I
used to have that in a flat I used to live in. It was right on top of this very old building in this village. The attic had been done out into rooms. So it was a really small flat, but I could not sleep with my back towards the door, because every time I slept with my back towards the door, I felt like something was staring at me. I had to sleep with facing the door to feel comfortable. Now, I don't know if you were like me. I got to sleep on a certain side because I just feel comfortable on my left hand side, and the bed was to the wall, so I'd sleep like this and the door was behind me. I could never sleep like it because it felt like someone was just staring at me, and it was always bloody cold in that flat. Always cold.
And usually I would just kind of palm it off and tell myself I'm being stupid and forget about it. But given recent events, I'm not going to lie, I'm letting it get to me a little bit. It's freaking me the fuck out. It's really freaking me out. It's really, really freaking me out.
Don't try.
I left this little note, yes and no, with a £1 coin. Kind of asked it a few questions.
Oh, it's a cat.
Before I left earlier to go watch the boxing, and it hasn't moved, so that didn't really work. But yeah, I just feel like right there, man. Me and my dad used to live in this house. It was a bit weird. Used to hear footsteps upstairs, and my dad would say that he used to feel like, what's up?
Oh, a cat. Either hungry or...
What the fuck? Did you hear that jingle then? You hear that fucking jingle? That definitely fucking moved. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on in this fucking house? And my cat as well just keeps doing this. My cat just keeps walking around meowing. Which is also freaking me out.
He's just freaking out, dude.
Fucking so weird.
Yeah, is that thing moving? What are they called?
So weird.
Blah, blah, blah. Things. Tingly things, the jangly things. Oh, I can't even think what they're called.
Are you here to hurt me? Are you here to do me harm? Are you friendly? Whoa, what the fuck? Nah. Nah, fuck off. No way. What the fuck? No, man.
All the lights would be turned on right now.
No way that just fucking moved.
The thing is, see, right, if he didn't move that with his foot, and you're in a position like that, and it did actually move, there it is, isn't it? There's your proof. There's something in the house that you can't see, you know, and you always go with your gut. If you got that sense that something's watching you, the chances are there's something watching you. And now he's just looking up a really dark stairs.
Loki?
I'm just going to see a shadow or something now, me.
Loki? You need to get out of my house, whatever you are, whoever you are, you need to fucking leave. You need to leave right now. I don't know what's going on.
Turn the light on, yes.
Fuck's sake.
What do you think of that one? You know, I suppose you're going to have to experience it for yourself, isn't it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
I want to let you in on a little secret. A secret they don't want you to know. A secret about things like the pyramids and the Sphinx and other places such as Stonehenge, and especially about UFOs. You see, for a long time, I pondered about these things, thinking, man, if we just only knew the truth. Well, that's their little secret. They do know the truth. They just don't want you to know, because it crumbles their narrative they want you to believe. Because they know the exact story of who built this, and who built these, and how on earth ancient civilizations were able to do this. They know. And like I said, they most definitely know all about these as well. But if you knew once upon a time people were a lot bigger here and maybe were just able to create the pyramids out of pure strength, or that literal angels have come down from heaven. I saw an angel coming down from heaven.
Oh, there's so much they're not telling us, isn't it? It's so much. I think, like, if they told us everything that they knew, society would collapse, especially the sick stuff. Aliens, not so much. I think if they turned around and said, oh, there's aliens, there's UFO, there's aliens coming to the planet, I don't think society would, you know, I don't think a lot of people would be that shocked, to be honest. They'd be like, oh, well, yeah, it's a bit obvious, isn't it? You know what I mean? But other certain things, like maybe a past society, you know, which is really more advanced than we are now, and certain stuff like that. And I suppose anything that can benefit us as a human, human beings, as a human race, I think it just called carnage, like, you know what I mean? Because obviously they're keeping us trapped, they're keeping us uninformed, they're keeping us, you know, dumbed down. You know, you haven't got to be a genius to work that out, you know. And it's just, when you start going down that rabbit hole, you know, and you start seeing things for how they really are, I think you got to be very, very careful how far you go down that rabbit hole. Very careful.
Eating micro livestock, hornworms.
Oh, they?
They're still alive. Extraordinary.
I like to think of myself as a foodie. I think a lot of my day revolves around thinking about my next meal. I have tried brain.
Oh wow. Take the fangs out. Yeah. I think it's always been a part of the diet.
When was the first time you had these books?
I first had them when I was first in country. And then you kind of, you know, move up to tarantulas.
I'm getting one without flavor.
It's actually really good, the flavor.
What is this that is, I've heard that it's something kind of strange.
They're crickets.
Oh. Well, then they were going to put one cricket per.
No.
right.
The way you do it is you take the guacamole because they sort of
Why?
slide off the tortilla. So
I understand different cultures eat different things. I know in you know, Asian countries now they do eat crickets and certain stuff like that, you know, but why? Like they on a show, like why are you eating a taco full of crickets?
the moment I've been waiting for.
Let's check this out.
If I ever shave my face again, you'll know. It's not our world.
None of this is real?
Nope.
So you're just happy.
We don't matter. We don't matter.
Yeah, then I watched everybody talking 1,000 miles an hour up there, receiving their awards, and I was like, I'm dead.
People are already over the shit that happened with Jim Carrey, and it's sad, bro, because he was telling us that something's going on if I look different, if I act different, and he never gave a fuck about the award shows, and yet people are just over it, acting like nothing happened. Y'all need to wake the fuck up, bro. Look at his eyes, they're green, bro.
I've heard a lot about this Jim Carrey thing. Yeah, he was coming out with a lot, wasn't he? And he was saying a lot. Whether they got to him, I don't know, or whether he just had plastic surgery, you know, and he becoming more enlightened, and now he's a bit more calm. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments about Jim Carrey, right? Because he's one of my, if not one of my favorite actors. Love Jim Carrey, love all his films. He's just a talent, isn't he? But he was coming out with a lot of stuff, you know, and yeah, it starts making you think, doesn't it? You know, with you got sometimes these people, they just need to keep their mouth shut, or you know, it's bye.
He laid 2 eggs in a week, is what the bright spot was.
Who did?
The boyfriend did. He's a Jew from New Jersey, and I
put
thought
this one in because of obviously with all the lizard, you know, the reptilians and stuff like this. This is just weird.
possibly it was that, but I haven't met any other Jews from New Jersey who've done that.
Could we rewind for just a moment?
Yeah.
What does that mean, he's laid 2 eggs in a week?
Well, he said, I've laid an egg. And of course I was like, okay, trying to pull focus on the cancer operation, you know, but it had a shell and a yolk.
An egg came out of his body?
Yes, I'm not out of his mouth or ears. It came out the route that it would come out of a hen.
It came out his egg hole.
Well, not his vagina. I mean, he went to the bathroom and then was very surprised to find that he had laid an egg. So the first time it happened, he was genuinely scared, and he was like, it's got a full shell, it's got a yolk, and
What?
It's the size of a bird. Well, he
cracked
crushed it. Yes, he crushed it to see what was inside. A yolk was inside. Like a hard-boiled one, too, so it kind of cooked inside him. Okay, well, his boyfriend's laid an egg, whatever.
Whatever.
And then, a week later, and I get a text going, oh my God, he's done it again, and now he's really freaking out. His dad came up with this theory very quickly of like, oh, you were probably on the toilet and the window was open and there was a nest outside and an egg went in your head. And I was like, okay, you're very quick with this. You clearly are putting eggs up your son's butt in the night. Are you putting eggs up your bottom? And he said,
it's a fair question, are you putting eggs up your bottom?
I think it's quite hard to put an egg up your bottom and then get it out whole without injuring the egg. I mean, I think that's a skill. Yeah. Tell me that's not an egg.
What in the world?
I texted all these doctors that I know, and then they texted everyone they were ever at medical school with. So the whole of America was involved.
And what's the...
Well, someone said, has he had a lychee? And he hadn't. Have you been taking any kind of sleep medications which would involve you perhaps, when you take an Ambien and then eat the whole fridge? Like, have you taken something
in the middle of the night.
You're just shoving
Eat an egg hole. Yeah. He said no?
No, he hadn't. So it's my favourite thing he's ever done, and I really like him anyway.
Wow.
My eyes. To green and her pupils.
That's crazy, isn't it? I've seen loads of clips, I guess, not this clip. like these people obviously just turn out to be human. They go into the industry or what have you, and then they get to a certain point of like, you know, influence and power and stuff like that. And then they just get swapped out. You know, they just get swapped out. Like the reptilians are like, yeah, I'm gonna have her body, or I'm gonna have his body. That's who I want to be. What do you think? Do you believe in reptilians? Now, like David Icke come out with it years and years ago, and everyone called him nuts, didn't they? You know, but I think as time progresses now, as like people are waking up then, and people are thinking to themselves, right, this could actually be possible. I think the veil is going to slip, and I think we're going to see the world for what it really is. And I think it's going to be scary, buddy.
Katie showed her fellow judges and all of America that she's able to puff out her neck like a frog.
Could anyone do that?
And she gave Lionel Richie quite the fright. What a riveting...
I can't do that. But this one, right? Now, I've had to cut the sound off. I seen a video on this the other day, so I went and literally got the actual original clip from the film. Now, this is Forrest Gump. Okay, now this has just ruined this film for me. Now, I've watched this film loads of time as I was growing up. It's a really good film. I've never noticed this before. Let me know down in the comments if you have noticed this before, right? This is very, very creepy. And like I say, as we all know, they do it in plain sight, right in front of your face. They mock us. They laugh at us. You know? Watch his right hand now at the bottom. See? I'm pausing over there. What? Peace sign, yeah. Why is he doing that with his other hand? There's no need. Look at the right hand thing. That's obviously Baphomet. Yeah. That's just weird. That's just creepy. And I don't like Tom Hanks anymore. I know Tom Hanks is a bit, you know, because the more you learn about these celebrities, it's a shame really, because you grow up loving these celebrities, don't you? In some of the great films, like you love him in Castaway and stuff like that, and then they go do stupid shit like this, which makes you dislike them. I tell you, if you know what I mean, it's just wrong. Like if that ain't symbolism, I do not know what is. There we have it. It's just messed up, isn't it?
Is this what celebrities have to do to stay famous?
Do you rather option one, become an industry plant celebrity of the profession of your choice? You can choose to become a singer, actor, influencer, you name it, and you will get at least $10 million a year. You will be quite busy though, and you won't get much rest, but you will amass millions of fans who constantly express their adoration towards you. You also get access to the very best medical. Your physical condition will be pristine, but in order for you to receive any of these benefits, you have to join the Secret Order of the Seventh Night, who is that is solely responsible for giving you all of these benefits. This group only requires that you meet with them 3 times a year to participate in their rituals deep in the woods. In these rituals, you'll be blindfolded, and you will perform ritualistic sacrifices while reciting this unknown language. You assume that you're sacrificing goats or lambs, but it's hard to tell because you are forced to inhale this strange gas beforehand, which makes your memory go a little fuzzy. But you can't help but notice that every time you leave one of these rituals, you feel like a piece of you is missing, and in its place is something more sinister, something that makes you feel more hollow. And if you ever plan on leaving this group or get any funny ideas about exposing the secret to your fame, they will replace you with a near identical replica to carry out the remainder of your days so they can still make a profit off of you. And you'll be locked away forever, living the remainder of your days in confinement, knowing your replica is out there hugging your children and kissing your spouse. But if you want to keep this beautiful life that they've so generously given you, just do what you're told and keep your mouth shut. Or would you rather option 2, never be stuck in traffic again?
Yeah, I think a lot of them involved. If you look into look into some celebrities' eyes, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Now, they like a lot of celebrities, like Ariana Grande, right? She used to be so youthful and everything like that. Look at her now. She looks like a corpse walking. You know, there's nothing in her eyes. It's just sort of like dead. Maybe she's done loads of these rituals. And you know what I mean? I don't know if this guy would know that, but you know what I mean? I wouldn't put it past them to do stuff like this. You know what I mean? It's all over the bloody internet. There's videos everywhere of it. They're not hiding it anymore like they used to, are they? You know, and maybe every time you do something like that, you know, your soul is slowly getting taken apart, taken, devoured, the energy of it. You know, you don't know what these people are into, do you? You know, and you know, is Satanism and you know, just so much that I don't really want to talk about because it'll just mess my head up, and it's just sickening. And you know, I mean, would you do all that for fame and fortune? I know I bloody wouldn't. Oh, look at that. Oh, sablés, eh? Oh, and again, look, and again. Wow. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have enjoyed today's videos. If you want to watch any more, there's going to be some on the end screen. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching. Stay safe, and don't forget, fill yourself full of love. It will protect you. CJ out.